good afternoon, good evening. I can hear Mom's phone. I am not feeling too well, so I'm not going to be streaming for too long. I literally do not feel well. I'm having like what feels like a temperature. I can't say fever, but something don't feel right. So I don't know how long I'm going to stay on, but hello to everybody. It could just be overly fatigued from the last few days. It could simply be that. But I have a pain in my abdomen, which it feels like similar signs when I had diverticulitis. That is not something I want to deal with right now. I was in the hospital a couple of days last time it happened. I'm praying that it's not that, because it feels like the same symptoms. What's up, Nick? But Pine Bush went awesome. Thanks to everybody that was there. Marianne, Rob, Dave, Rich, Mark Antonio, Nick Pope, and of course, MC Martin Willis. So, like I said, it did go well. And just some wild things. What a weekend. What a weekend. Friday, I go to pick up Nick Pope at the airport with my friend Petita. And on the way back, it was 3 lanes that merged to 2. I'm in the right lane, and there's a left lane, and the merged lane is on my right. A tractor trailer comes up on my side. And I couldn't speed up or slow down because there was cars behind me to let him in. This driver just ran out of lane and started coming my way. He had no choice. So I had no choice than to move. I don't know if I was in his blind spot and he didn't see me. So I had to move to the other lane while cars were coming. I had to force myself. So I tell Nick Pope, Nick, do you smoke? He goes, no. Is it okay if I smoke one? He goes, go right ahead. I can understand it in this situation, having an NDE experience. I was dying when he said that, like a near-death experience. Oh my gosh. Petita's like, Bill, you came like this close. And I'm moving while the trailer's moving toward me. I'm moving this way too. I had no choice. But I was calm. I'm glad I was calm. Because if I would have panicked, it probably wouldn't have been good. But I didn't panic. So, thankfully. So that happened. Then, Saturday morning, the day of the festival. Oh, you saw the video? Of Pine Bush. Then, on Saturday morning, Jade and I get up. It's about 5:45 in the morning. And I can't find my keys. I thought somebody that was here accidentally took them, but nope. I'm frantically trying to call them. They're passed out. They eventually get in contact with me like 8:30. Bill, I don't have your keys. I'm like, oh. Now I'm, you know what. Everybody flipped this house over 2 or 3 times, and I mean every possible place. I even, that night, Friday night, when I came back with Petita from dropping off Nick Pope at the hotel, I said to Petita, I'm going to play a joke on them. I need you to text them, text Woody, her husband, tell them that we're going to be 15 minutes late. So she texts him. We're only 2 minutes from the house. So I take my phone and I put a bear growling sound. I get to my back door. I'm playing the bear growling song, but I'm moving around, so it looks like the bear is wandering around in the back. And then I shook the back door a couple of times, and I could hear them screaming, "Don't open that door, it's a bear. No, don't open it." They're all freaking out. They're freaking out in the house. I got them. Oh, I got them. They kind of figured it out after a few minutes. Oh, it must be Bill. They were freaking out. So, and I can hear them like getting all screaming and so it worked. But and then the next day I can't find my keys. So I'm like, I deserve this. For messing around, this is what I deserve. I shouldn't have played games like that. I got what, So my friend Jade, on top of the fridge, there's a box of cup of soups, cup of noodle. A couple are missing. He reaches over to move the box, but what happens? He reaches and grabs the keys. I was like, holy shit. Now, I must have done it. I must have done that. And I never would do that. It doesn't even make sense, because how do I not remember putting them there? Because when I walked in the door, there were so many people in my house, and there was so much commotion, I must have just walked in, put the keys to put them down somewhere. That's what happened. So I ended up leaving the house at 9 in the morning. Jade also left. I went to go pick up Nick Pope at 9:30. Get to Pine Bush by 10. It's pouring. It was pouring all day, pretty much Saturday for the fair. And despite that, it was still a decent turnout for the people walking up and down, and because the rain would stop and then it would pour again, like hit or miss downpours. It was humid. So all in all, it was okay. What's up, Star? I got to meet, of course, Kira and her husband and baby Keith, who's now going to be 4. So that was cool. I met a few other people that were cool. I mean, of course, Chantal was here with her mother and sister the night before, so I seen her Saturday during the afternoon. But I got to see a lot of people. What's crazy? I'm with Nick Pope. This is Saturday morning when I'm picking him up. And some person that's coming out of the hotel says, "You're KGRA, aren't you?" I'm like, "Yeah, I am." "I know you." Oh, I'm like, "Oh, shit. Is this a good or bad thing? What's about to happen right now?" But he says, "I'm Mufon. I'm from New York. I'm friends with Chris." And then I said, "Cool, nice meeting you." He's the oldest actual living member in Mufon right now. He's a really cool guy. "What's up, Skywalker?" So then I said, "Oh yeah, I'm waiting for Nick. Here he comes. He's coming out now. You guys want to take a picture?" So I took a picture of them together. I took a few pictures. I always forget to take pictures with people. That's not on my mind. It's weird. It's like not something I'm usually thinking about. Like I should have took a picture with me, Kira, her husband, and the baby. I didn't even think about it. I'm so in a rush running around. It's crazy. Yeah, it was. Nick is so cool. He is cool people. I don't know how people could talk what they say, but knowing the guy, driving him for a couple of hours here and a couple of hours, whatever, getting to talk to him, hanging out with him, and knowing the kind of person he is, his beautiful wife, Elizabeth, he's telling me about her, a professor of anthropology, and we got into that. We really didn't talk too much about the UFO topic. I don't usually do that with them. I talk to them like ordinary folk, just getting to know them. And I took a clip I sent him his presentation, and he thanked me for it, the video. And he also is going to do me a super awesome thing. This is how cool he is. You have no idea. He's very cool with the people, talks to them, takes photos with them. He's one of those. He is one of those. He is so cordial and polite. Super nice. Seriously. I even had a conversation with him about that in the car, privately. That was our private conversation. I'm not going to get into details. Because there are some out there that you just can't talk to, or you know what they do? They do their presentation, and they leave the stage, and they're out. They don't engage. They just leave. I got my pay. I'm out. Did my part. I'm out of here. And there are some that will talk to you and just try to make it as quick as possible and then move out. But there are people like Mark D'Antonio, Nick Pope, Linda Moulton Howe. There's a lot of them that will take the time. Forget about the Paranormal Rangers. I witnessed that myself. They take the time. It doesn't matter. They make the time to talk to people. Then another guy comes up to me and says, I know you. You with Ken DaCosta, right? I said, yeah, Ken DaCosta, Dead Air. Yeah, I used to see you sometimes on there. I'm like, okay. So I had people coming up to me like, shit, I don't know who these people are. You don't know. It's kind of a scary thing when people just start saying UFO Bill or KGRA or whatever. I'm like, oh boy, what's going to happen now? I can only imagine being a person like on that level of some of these presenters and how they must feel when people come up to them like, you know, they're wondering, okay, what's this going to turn out to be like? That's the problem when engaging with people, because you don't know who you're dealing with. You could be dealing with a crazy person for all you know. So everyone has to be a little, and it's kind of a weird feeling. It is. Like, you don't know who they are, but they know you. That happened to me a few weeks ago. And you know what's crazy? They talk to other people to find out about me. As being a producer, person, I was like, uh-oh. He says, I already know all about you. You may not know me, but hey, what's up, Jade? He got me with the bear. Don't make me laugh because I'm having bad, I don't know what's going on, but I'm having bad abdominal pain. Sharp. I'm hoping it's something I ate, but when I had diverticulitis, just felt the same pain. It only got worse, and I feel like I have a fever, which could be an indication of an infection. I pray to God I'm not going through that right now because I'm not feeling well. I'm not staying on much. If I feel like I have a fever, my head feels that fever feeling. I can't explain it. So I'm not feeling too good. So, what's up, Genghis? Appendicitis, I know. But I've had diverticulitis in the past, and the doctor did warn me it could happen again. This is exactly what it felt like the last time. Now, it could clear up on its own. I could just get better from, or if it gets worse, I have to go to the emergency room, and I maybe have to be hospitalized for a couple of days to get antibiotics for it. It happened to me the last time. I don't want to go through that. It's getting better. It's not as bad as it was earlier. It's not. I had stabbing pains in my gut. It's going away. I went to see if you don't go, you got to look up diverticulitis. If you don't move the bowels, that's a bad sign. I had a lot of gas, so that got out. It's feeling better, and I did go to use the restroom. So it's feeling better. I think it's the shit I was eating. Not literally, but all the bad foods that I've been eating the last few days, I think it caught up with me. So I gotta slow down. Stop. But I feel like I have a fever. Not like I feel like I have a fever hot. It's stuffy like in my head, migraine. You get that feeling when you have a fever. You could feel it here. I feel that right now. That worries me because that could be a sign, like I said, of an infection. And then I go to the airport. Well, first of all, Woody is amazing. Jade is amazing. Everybody's amazing. Yes, just goes without saying. So Woody looks at my car. He fixed a noise that was going around by the brakes, a dust shield, fixed it in 10 minutes. Now my car makes zero sound. Yesterday he rotated my tires. This guy's unbelievable. So then we were taking all the wood out of the car, out of his truck. He brought me a load of wood. And the wheelbarrow handle snapped again. I was like, oh, shit. After all that effort I put into it. So I go to pick up Nick Pope. I come back to my house, and I see a wheelbarrow in front of my house. I'm like, where did that come from? These nuts got me a wheelbarrow. I was like in shock. I was like, because it had two wheels. I'd never seen one with two wheels. So I'm like, at first I was like, what is that? And then I said, oh shit, it's a wheelbarrow. So I was like, oh, I need one. That's so important to me. Because of the wood. Like right now, it's not cold, but if I needed to use a wheelbarrow, I wouldn't have been able to without having that one. I'd be in trouble. Because I'm not feeling well. I am in pain. You could know what it would be like to try to lift something right now? Anything? Even a piece of firewood? Probably wouldn't be too good. And I cleaned this house crazy this morning. This house looks amazing right now. Matter of fact, the second load of laundry's in the dryer. All the sheets got washed and all that. And I cleaned a lot. This place looks great. But then I started to feel sick. I was like, oh I'm really tired and wiped out and beat up. Jade fell asleep for like a day. Like a half a day at least. Out. And plus he had to drive home hours. Took him 15 hours, whatever it was, to get home. And that's not easy. And all this commotion and he was here, I think Tuesday, a week ago. He's worn out from all the craziness that went on in this house. Including Tycho biting him. With blood. I mean, that shit is serious. You know. So there was all kinds of different things going on at different times. The keys, this, that. It was madness. And it just took a lot of the energy out. It was really. Takes a lot out of you. Because you're constantly moving. You're constantly doing things. It doesn't stop. It's like a nonstop flow. And yesterday, we did a quick show with John Burroughs and Toby. Chris DePerno hosted. That was planned on Saturday morning, started. So I'm at Pine Bush, and I'm trying to get all these things going on while I'm at the fair, and then come home late. I'm getting the pain right now. Get home late Saturday night, stay up till like 2, get up early on Sunday to get ready for shows and prep and all that. So I was like instant. 4 hours last night. So no chance to rest. And then today I did hours of work to preparing the station, catching up. Hours. And then Petita and Woody left at about 1. I tried to fall asleep, but the pain is hurting me. See, now the pain is no longer where it was. Now it's like center, which could be a good sign, actually, because that means it might be moving out, so to speak. Too much information. That's actually a good sign. The coffee might be helping. So it's been, like I said, just a crazy few days. I'm not going bike riding anytime soon, not with this pain. No way. First, we got to find out what's going on if it goes away. Because if it is an appendicitis attack or something, hospital immediately. I don't think it's that. I think it's diverticulitis. I've had it. I'm a very good-looking guy. He's gonna make me laugh, and I'm gonna be in pain. It happened earlier. They made me laugh, and I was hurting while I'm laughing. It's not a good thing, because it hurts a lot when I'm laughing. But I'll get back to the routine soon. The weather still stinks. It's 66 here right now. The pool is still closed on June 9th. It's crazy. I'll be lucky if I get 2 months out of the pool this year. It's like that. It's bad. I'm not supposed to be in the 80s all week after tomorrow. So it'll warm up. By weekend, that could be where Friday I'll take the solar cover off and start cleaning it and maybe be able to go into it on Saturday. Oh no, Saturday I got to go to Monument Park. I don't know if I'll be able to make that now, being that I'm sick. I can't travel 2 hours away, do an event standing all day. I'll end up in the hospital. I'm not going to risk my health for any event. I can tell you that. It's not going to happen. Myself comes first before anything in that kind of a situation, obviously. So we'll see. Hopefully I'll feel better. But I got to go to Massachusetts on Saturday for an event. It's saying 67 with a passing shower. What? Winter. Oh, yeah. The sun star. I see what you're writing. But there was a lot of interesting talk behind the scenes. I can tell you that. It was interesting. And Martin, just hanging out, talking to Martin for a little bit. It was fun. So, enough of that. Like I said, I don't know how long I'm going to stream for because I am not feeling well. The event went excellent. It was the biggest Pine Bush indoor event ever. More people than ever. You could ask Jade. You're not in the chat with it in YouTube with them. We had to pull out tables and chairs at the last minute because people were still coming in. And there was actually, toward the middle, there was people standing in the back because there was no more chairs. That's how it was. The best-selling, and it was Nick Pope. Nick Pope, definitely, because Mark's been there. You know, it is the other time. The only other time that they did really good was when Richard Dolan was there. So people do come out for that name recognition person. Do you understand? You cannot, not to discount the amazing stuff that Mark does or Marianne and Dave do with UAPPD. No. But people have to realize a name is a name. Period. A recognized name is what people come out to see because they've never seen them and they want to see them. He's on Ancient Aliens. He goes on Ancient Aliens tour live. He's out there with Hair George, and a whole bunch of people, and they tour the country. So Nick Pope is recognizable. He's been on TV. He's all over the place. And people up here probably never seen him before. And they gave him a nice, people were like, yeah, at the end. So it went excellent. And let me tell you, I never saw Marianne and Dave's presentation. It was excellent. Mark is Mark. Mark does great all the time. If Mark doesn't do good, that would shock me. It's like the expectations of when Mark is speaking, I already know mine are. And he's constant. He never fails to deliver on his presentations. And it was excellent. You see the video I posted. You could see it for yourselves. It's on the YouTube channel. All of them. Now, I had to use the built-in mic because I didn't have time because it was so bang, bang. We didn't get inside the community center until after 6. And then he's got me, I'm trying to help them in the front, make sure everything's connected. Mark was doing his laptop. I'm trying to get the microphones all set up. I'm trying to get my camera set up on the tripod. I didn't have time to test my mics on anyone with a microphone in their hand. And I was afraid of that. I was afraid this was going to happen. The lapel mic is here. Their mic is here. So when they first started talking, whoop, feedback, I was like, fuck. I knew what it was. I didn't have time to test it with me, having it on and doing it before we started. I just didn't have the time. It had to be tested in real time. And now I know not to ever do that again. But I had to try. Then during Mark's presentation, his mic dies. I gotta run up, get him a new mic. And then his PC, his laptop, actually, was having issues connecting with the HDMI into the system. And I'm like, what is going on? And it turns out he didn't have his laptop plugged in, so it was phasing with the power. I'm like, it wasn't my fault. I wasn't even near it. And I can't blame this one on me. So there was just a couple, very slight. It was great though. Overall, it was excellent. And everyone did great. Martin, everyone. It was well done, all of them. So yeah, it was Windows' fault. So now it's, you believe it or not, it's already starting to think about next year. And I have names in my head already. I will not even think about this till December or January. Like on a serious level to start getting somebody. It's way too early for that. It just ended 2 days ago. I have a whole year. That's not to say I'm thinking of names in my head already. Because sometimes you got to contact some of these people because they go all over the place. You want to get them booked before anybody else books them. You know what I mean? So you can't wait too long. And then last night, Chris DiPerno with interviews John Burroughs and Toby Martinez talking about that Wall Street Journal article and the implications of it. Dude, that was like last minute. And they were on for a little over an hour last night. And hopefully, oh, I got to do that. I forgot. Oh my God, I feel weak. I don't have no live shows tonight. Thank God. Because it's not easy sitting in this chair right now. I gotta download this. I gotta send this. Okay. Let me get rid of that. I forgot I gotta send an email to John B. Wells' wife. I'll talk about that in a second. It's just that I'm having a real struggle right now. I'm definitely not staying up late. I'm going to bed soon, actually. I need to rest. Because like I said, I am not feeling well. And for me to say that, that says a lot. Because I usually never complain I'm not feeling good. And let me just send her the email. I know I have her here. My God. She's such a sweetie. Oh, shit. It could be on the caravan. Oh. What is that? What was that? What is that? I never heard that before. What the hell is that sound? If somebody's trying to contact me, it's too bad my phone's not near me. But I've never heard that on my phone before. Oh, God, I'm having a pain. We have to find out what the hell that is because it's bothering me. They're going to make me get up on my chair in pain. That's not my phone. Alexa, stop.
45-minute timer stopped on William's second echo.
What the hell? I didn't set no timer. That's bizarre. I never set a timer. I knew something weird. I've never heard that before. I never set a timer. Oh. Hey, this shit is hurting. Oh. That is not good. Do I not have Brendy's email? No, John gave out hers. Oh man. I'm just gonna text her. I need her email. Okay, I just sent her a text. Send me her email. I can't find it. This way I can send her something. I'm sure I have her somewhere. I don't feel like looking for it. I just can't find her email, which is bizarre. I'm trying to find it. She'll probably send it to me. She's busy. I don't like bothering her. I mean, I have another contact. I might just do that if she doesn't get it to me. Kevin. He'll get it to me. That's a producer of John B. Wells. So I gotta get her email because I gotta send John some stuff for a show. Okay, all clear. Anyway, I'm going to try, and I say that carefully, try to play Doom, which I don't know how I'm gonna handle it, but we're gonna try. Why is it sharing that? I mean, like, what the hell's going on? First of all, that's the wrong screen. That's better. What is this? What is this? Is this supposed to impress me? Really? I don't see anything new there. So I'm not impressed. Yeah, really, Xbox is trying to mess with my head. Like I said, I feel like I have a fever, but I don't feel no fever. It's driving me crazy. My nerves are shot. It's like, not good. Just not good. And you might say, why is he smoking? It actually quells in a weird way. It's like, a pain. And it might make me move. Might make me go to the restroom. Smoking can do that. I hope it does. I just feel like I just want to sleep. And sleep. My energy is not well. For me, that's weird. I'm not used to not having energy like this and feeling like this. I'm never, hardly ever, I'm sick. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Where the hell am I? Sounds like somebody's farting. Wow, that didn't take long. That didn't take long at all. Yeah, I'm gonna take a Tylenol. It's actually a good idea. It's actually a really good idea. Damn it! I had it. This is gonna be hard. This is gonna be really hard to do. Look at this, right back from the beginning. Alright, I died, but challenge complete. Oh my god! What is it, man? I'm playing a game! Oh my god. She's like, what am I doing? She hears me talking about the game. She thinks something's happened, but she knows I'm sick. So, oops. False alarm. I don't know what the hell's going on with this game right now, but it's not good. Ugh. I'm not doing good on the game. think I can't do this right now. It's just too much for me. The pain is like getting really unbearable. I don't even know. I thought I completed it. What the hell? Get to the dragons then. Can I? Didn't I clear this? What's going on? Time to rest. That's what it means. It's time to rest. I'm really like out of it. I can't. My headache will get worse with the game. Because it's like that. I'm going to do it like Nick said. Go find a Tylenol. Lay down. And rest for a change. Because this ain't good. Whatever this is not good. Whew. So long, farewell, Avida, goodbye, because I'm going to rest. It's like, now I'm getting like a cold sweat. This is just not a good thing going on right now. Anyway, love to everybody. Be well, be blessed, be safe. So hopefully I'll see everybody soon.